Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 8th of October until the 14th of October. And that's going to be for you coming from Leo. So let's start with the 8th, which is a Sunday. Doesn't start very well for you. It produces past issues, past problems, past differences to surface in the morning, afternoon, and early evening period. So try not to encourage all this. If somebody else is bringing up all this, just lay back, just relax. Don't want to retaliate, because if you do, then long-term problems are going to set in as well. Your plans can be postponed, your plans can be cancelled. It's that kind of a frustrating, depressing kind of a morning, afternoon, and early evening period. So plan ahead, plan well, and try to go slow in terms of wanting to take the lead, because there's a planet here that comes from Leo that wants to make you take the lead, want to be in the limelight, wanting control. Don't allow that to happen in the morning, afternoon, or early evening period. Be the follower, go along with the plans already made by others. The evening nightfall period improves by quite a bit. Now you can have your say, now you can put your input, now you can plan to what you want to do in the evening and nightfall period. Things are much, much better. You can meet very important people. You can meet people who can help you in business or in career, or if the romance that you're looking for may just come your way in the evening nightfall period of this 8th, which is a Sunday. But these negative planets of the earlier part of the day also move in. So they can still produce delays, frustration, in the sense that postponements of plans, cancellations, all that can still go on. But I like the chances of you being happier are the evening and nightfall period. Let's go to the 9th, which is a Monday, and you start very well. But there are some aggressive planets there, so your approach may be a bit aggressive. You could be over-determined to get things done in your place of work or in business, and that can make you look pushy, can make you look demanding, can make you look aggressive. So no, take the soft approach, and you will find that much, much more can happen in a good sense for you. Plenty of support will come your way, and from that you will see that headway will be very nicely made. I like your evening and nightfall session as well. And here we see socializing planets, love planets, romance planets, the planets helping you to plan and making a change and talking about it, all are there. So socialize. You're going to be in very nice company. And so socialize, and you'll have a very nice evening and nightfall period on the 9th, which is a Monday. Now the 10th, which is a Tuesday, starts brilliantly for you, but there's an overdose of ego, let me put it that way. So you're going to feel in charge, feel important, want to have a say even before you leave home. So try not to do that. Be supportive, be loving. It's a much better way to get your things right for yourself from your home base. At your place of work or in business, do not want perfectionism, do not want your ego, do not want to be like having to lose even 1 inch. Don't want to be a person like that. And if you are like that, you will find success, but less. If you are the opposite, who gives in, who is helpful, who is showing kindness, who is showing support, who is showing appreciation, then you will achieve so much more on this Tuesday morning, afternoon, and early evening period. A lot of things are waiting to happen for you on a good scale. So take the soft approach and you will do much better. Evening nightfall period you can also do very well, except don't dominate, don't be stubborn. So move along with the plans. If there are changes, take it in your stride. If there are things said or done, don't get oversensitive. Just take it easy and you'll be able to enjoy the evening nightfall session. There are business planets there. So go out with the intention of doing business. By all means, take the people you love with you, mix business and pleasure. It will go very well. Let's go to the 11th, which is a Wednesday, which starts pretty well for you. But there are a lot of emotional planets. So you got love and romance and all the nice things of family on your mind. Well, you'll have to concentrate on your job as well. Deadlines are there. And if you're not careful, you'll be struggling to meet these deadlines, so you'll have setbacks where you cannot finish your work, and that's not good. So concentrate, and also don't allow emotional planets to take you along the emotional merry-go-round. Tell yourself, I have to be very careful in the sense that I have to stick to logic, stick to facts and figures. Evening nightfall period can get really bad. and I mean really bad. Things can go wrong, accidents are seen, friendships can be broken, arguments can get worse, fights can take place. So if you don't have to be out, just go back to the safety of your own home. But if you have to be out, then emotional issues are very touchy and things can go wrong very fast. You yourself can behave very rebelliously. You yourself can be a person who is just off the rails, not thinking clearly and not saying things that are good. You can't afford to do that. It'll be a spoiler of what can be a good day and a good evening in the end. So if you can't control yourself, just go back to the safety of your own home and hour by hour let it pass. But if you have to be out, definitely you don't want to take the lead. Definitely you do not want to take charge of a situation. Be the follower, say less, try to be friendly, and you will be having a good enough time. Let's go to the 12th Thursday, which starts very well for you. Many business planets are there, so you can meet somebody of importance in business or to help you in your career or even in your job station to help you do better. Plenty of support is seen. There's a chance for growth, there's a chance of good news of expansion of your responsibility, maybe a promotion. So you got to show off your capabilities, communicate, ask favors, and you will get a lot done in the morning, afternoon and early evening period, whether in socializing, whether in place of work or whether in business. Evening and nightfall period, some very fast planets move in. They can make you argumentative because they can make your tongue go very fast. And so don't argue, don't get into the argument mode. Sit back, think about things, be calm. Don't retaliate too quickly. Slow down in action, slow down in speech. And slow down in driving if you're driving anywhere as well. So evening nightfall session, these fast planners take over. And if you are in the company where people are irritating you or saying things which you don't like, just go away quickly. Because I can see the arguments getting into some really unnecessarily problematic areas. Alright, but if you have to be out, you got to control your tendency not to be argumentative and not to behave in a way where it becomes offensive. Thursday, Friday starts very poorly for you and is going to end very poorly as well. So 24 hours of anything you do can go wrong. Morning, afternoon and early evening is worse actually. At your place of work, what you say, what you do is taken out of context, is giving a lot of false impressions. You are being rebellious, you have no teamwork, you are not agreeable. Well, what can you expect then? You're going to have a very difficult morning, afternoon and early evening period. You can turn things around by being appreciative, being supportive, talk nicely to people, be kind. Even if things upset you, don't show it, try and swallow it for a while, and you will see that the tide can turn for the better for you. These planets who want you to behave badly and to create problems will just give up, and then they will leave you alone, and you will be able to show success in the morning, afternoon and early evening period, at least some success. During the evening nightfall period, there are planets who want to ruin your relationship, ruin your marriage, ruin your friendship, even with friends and bosses and business people. So be very cautious. A lot of ego play is seen. So if you feel that you're going to be irritated, you're going to be disturbed, well, slowly ease off and go away and just go back home. But if you have to stay on because these people are important that you are with, you have to continuously tell yourself there is no room for ego, so I'm going to stay humble and I'm going to be agreeable and appreciative, and that way I'm going to make my evening a success. 14, which is a Saturday, can start with many fast planets, and many of them are business planets. So you'll have business opportunities, you'll have the ability to communicate, show off your marketing sense, but you'll have to stick to deadlines, you'll have to focus because there's so much to get done. And arguments can suddenly erupt at any time. And so if you are not being agreed by others, if others don't agree with you, try to just take it easy. Don't want to retaliate quickly. Your tongue is going to move faster than your brain. And so tell yourself, I've got to count to 3 before I say or do anything. I really mean it. And if you can do that, you will not have any argument, you will not say anything bad to disturb people, you will not do anything to irritate people. Go slow. Your mind is going to move very fast, so you're going to be restless, so find things to do. find constructive things to do. Some of these are business planets as well, although it's a Saturday, and if you want to talk business, contact your business people. You can meet them for lunch or meet them for tea or for dinner, go and play golf with them, something like that, since there are business planets there. I like your evening and nightfall period very, very much. That's the time when you'll find solutions very earlier you couldn't. That's the time you will meet people of another race, people from another country. You will discuss holidays, you will discuss travel, so many nice things that you can discuss. And you'll be extremely lucky in the people you meet with, and opportunities of all kinds are waiting. And the solutions you will find where earlier you couldn't, well, everything goes ending pretty nicely for you on the 14th Saturday. Now I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session with me, and that's going to be based on your date of birth, on your time of birth, looking at your palms, me face reading you while we Skype. And if you want me to use Kabbalistic Tarot, I'll do that as well in the 90 minutes. I want to tackle your next 5 or 6 years in detail in all areas of your life and help you to get your best next 5 or 6 years to bring happiness, to bring wealth, to bring fame, to whatever you want. It's all possible if you know your path, and that's what I'm going to do for you. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email. Let's get down to getting your next 5 or 6 years only for USD 50. You can't get a better deal than that, and I'm very accurate, let me tell you. Until then, thank you and good luck.